Hello and welcome to Business Today, your number one current affairs program where we break down economic and governance issues that affect our daily lives. My name is Omoshiliola Adesoye Ajayi. Today we are turning our attention to Ondo State and the development that has caught the attention of economists, analysts and the general public. The state's efforts towards reducing its debt profile. What does this mean for development? What are the implications for the average citizens, and how does this tie into broader fiscal responsibility? We unpack all these and many more right after this break. Please don't go away, and my guest will be here shortly. Glad to have you back. Debt, when properly managed, can be a useful tool have shown a marked improvement in Ondo State's debt profile through strategic financial planning, debt servicing, and increased revenue generation. The Ondo State has begun to reduce its liabilities. In fact, a recent report by the Debt Management Office indicates a percentage drop in the domestic debt stock of Ondo State, thanks to budgetary discipline and economic restructuring. Joining us in the studio is an economist and economic analyst and policy expert, Francisca Onyi-Ogulade, to help us understand what this means in real terms. You're welcome on the program, Mrs. Ogulade. Please do me a favor by moving away from your sex. Thank you very much. Okay, let's begin with a simple question. What does debt reduction signify for a state like Ondo? Move away from your sex. Okay, I think it's clearer now. Yes, you can go on. Okay, let's now look at it from this angle. Debt reduction. What specific type of debt reduction? I wouldn't know if you're following the trend. Is it domestic or external or both? Okay. Okay, now let's talk about its implication on the economy, or let's say its impact on the economy. How does this affect the economy? Will citizens feel the impact of this debt reduction anytime soon? I know you are not in the government cycle, but as an economist and an expert, how do you think, in what way do you think the citizens will begin to feel the impact? In which area? you have to take we have to take a break now.
Blogs like all these Bella they pay them to feature on the blogs. They don't just
so all these things.
Àti ready.
Mo dẹ̀ sọ fún un. Ẹ bá mi fi kíní bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ náà. Ṣé ti rí wọn?
Ẹ̀mí mímọ́ jẹ́ kí n tí rí.
The implication bill on those states debt reduction and a pathway to economic stability, and my guest has been
Your name again?
Yes. And she's talking about before we went to that break, how citizens.
Okay, keep your question one center.
Okay, let's continue from where we stopped.
No, lórí kìíní bòdì. Yorùbá gbé mi nínú research.
Alpha.
What?
Is that okay? Long shot, said Drew. Okay.
Okay, let's now talk about strategies. How exactly do you think Ondo State was able to achieve this feat?
Oh no, maybe not you.
Mo rò pé middle la máa ń fi guess náà. Okay, Ẹ̀gbẹ́ ló máa wà, okay, maybe that would be better.
Citizens are ready.
I know
Oh, yeah,
you
I know that.
but you've been following the trend.
Wow.
Presenter.
I'll start, but she don't looking so big. What did you want me? Hello, no, pariwo. We will minimize.
Stand by. Go and change the chair here.
Okay, this one is better. Okay, just maybe this one is.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Okay, she's probably the one.
Alpha.
¿Qué le hizo, sir? Okay. What's that?
Good support you.
Let's talk about sustainability and future outlook.
Guess Nika Faseni.
Do you think the government should put in place to prevent future debt build-up?
Ẹ̀yin náà ni mo fà sí.
Pressure gun now. Show si wa pa bros.
Challenge camera ni.
Okay.
Eh.
Teaching women's party fashion sense. You understand? Women's party fashion sense. Any party at all, women are fish.
Okay, still talking about sustainability, what do you think will be the long-term economic gains if the
yeah,
current state
kí l'adjustment a máa ṣe?
over the next 5-10 years?
Remy. Remy, sún ṣe àìsẹ́yìn díẹ̀ kékeré. Stand by.
All right, so it's a beautiful day to have you join us on Women's World on Osrc once again. My name is Folashade Ogido. And with me in the studio today, I've got with me my usual partner, beautiful Remy Allen. Remy, it's nice to have you.
It's my pleasure. Good day, everyone. My name is Remy Allen.
And with us today, we've got a beautiful lady in the house, of course, as usual, bring the beautiful, bold, and elegant, as you can see. All right, we got Tolupe Mafo in the house. She's a fashion enthusiast. Tolu, it's nice to have you.
Thank you very much.
Also, let me say I like your stud.
Thank you.
Okay, what are we looking at today? You know, on Women's World, as usual, we look at everything women, as it relates to our...
You can't develop. That you borrow to execute projects, you borrow to do so many things. Do you belong to that school of thought? Okay, do you think federal allocation versus internally generated revenue has role to play in all of this progress, or or it is just clear fiscal discipline and a strong policy direction of the man at the end of affairs? Okay, do you think are there lessons other states need to learn from Ondo states, from Ondo's approach? Okay, so what will be your parting shot on the program today? Okay, if you are just joining us, the program in about 25 minutes thereabouts, we've been talking about Ondo State debt reduction, a pathway to economic stability, and my guest has been Mrs. Francisca Onimbe Ogunlade, an economic expert. Thank you so much for being part of today's edition. Okay, as we've heard, reducing debt is not just about figures. It's about freeing resources to improve lives and build a stronger economy. Ondo State's journey may be just the beginning, but the direction is promising. That's it on today's edition of the program. Thank you so much for joining us. Next week is another time, God willing. My name is Omoshiliola Adesoye Ajayi. Do enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now.
Thank you.